Tony, you got one of those grubs right here.
All right, so here we go. We're starting out on Wisconsin Hill today, and we got Jim from Indiana, Gary from Tennessee, Scott from Florida, Doug from Georgia, Mike from Virginia, myself from Virginia, Tony from New York, and check out all the glass we've already found. Just first thing, look, he's got pieces of ginger beer in that hole. All this glass rolling out of the holes here, but it's all shallow, So we actually spread out a tarp for us to throw all the glass on, because we're going to run into that much glass. And Scott just got a nice little belt stud over there, and it's going to be a great morning. We've already said our prayer for the morning. Good to go. Got a nice high tone out of the hole, real shallow. And it was a grommet at about 4 inches. Mike's got something interesting.
I'm good. I just like seeing you run back and forth. You're itching because you can't get your machine.
Alright, got a high tone in the hole. I'd say it's about 8 or 10 inches deep. I see a button. I think it's an eagle. Yep. Eagle cuff button. Maybe has a letter, but I think it's plain. Cool. That's awesome.
It's literature class, man.
A, B.
Writing.
I guarantee they weren't
Creative
Common
writing.
Core back then. Look how little that hole is. Oh, shit.
Just little lonely cuff buttons in the end.
I think that one's broken.
Careful.
I'm not sure that one is broke there.
Yeah, just don't pull it out
That
yet.
one, tell me when you're ready.
Is it loose?
That one may be broken.
Yeah, just remember there's another one right there.
This one's broken.
The back end's broken.
You think?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
sure. Want to pull it or you want to tape it?
Yeah.
If it's broken, it's not broken much.
Well, maybe not.
Put it back in there. What are you doing? Y'all didn't see that.
I do think the back end is caved in a little, so it's probably fragile.
Well, those are pretty good panels,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
so.
they were deep panel.
All right, back at it again. This is gonna be. We believe it's whole.
We believe it is broken.
Oh well.
One little piece.
Bottom.
Still
Still.
display nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That is sweet.
Oh, whoa! Tiki barber style.
Morning, guys. This is day 2, DIV 34, Brandy Rock. Down in the bottom of the Wisconsin camp again on this hillside where they threw a whole lot of trash. We were in here yesterday and picked out a few things. Tons of glass in every hole, but it's all broken. But there was other relics mixed in, bullets, buttons, watch key came out of here yesterday. So there's literally so much iron, the machine just sometimes it just blanks out. So I'm going to dig into that today and see what we can do. Alright, I've got a high tone in the hole. What the world? The pinpointer's not acting right. I literally just pinpointed it, not. What? Oh, I pulled it out. I was gonna say. Here's a button. Or is it a grommet? It's a grommet. Cool, back in the flash. Alright, I got a high tone in the hole. That's a nail, but I don't think that was a signal. Let me check. Huh. That was the signal. It was a little nail. Wow, that sounded good too. Second flash. Alright, it's about 8:30 in the morning. I got another high tone in the hole here. Let's check it. Earlier I got a belt stud that sounded like a nail. It was breaking like a nail, but it wasn't double tapping like a nail, so I dug it just kind of to get it out of the way, and it was a belt stud. I don't know where this thing is. I already pulled a little more dirt out. Pin pointer's going off about 8 inches. And I see it, it's a big old coat button. Yes sirree. That makes me happy. It's an eagle button. Yeah, good stuff. Just dug that eagle button, and here's some perspective. There's my four-wheeler. I came down here and I started digging somewhere right in here. Let me back up a little bit. So I probably dug 20 targets from there around that, just around that post. I've been here for an hour, and this is my 5th button, including an underwear button. 5th button, belt stud, knapsack triangle, or excuse me, knapsack hook, and a bullet. I like the odds. Back in a flash. I just had to get this on camera. I got a high tone out of the hole. Listen to this. Thing is screaming. It's a button. To New York. Wait a minute, yeah. To New York. Awesome. Super cool. I think that's 7. Alright, I got a nice high tone that's about 8 inches deep. Getting ready to come out right there. It's way back in the corner. So it's not really pinpointing in the center, but some of these buttons have not been anyway. A big old piece of glass coming out with it. Come on. Where this thing went. Find it with the machine, get back to you. Alright, the machine sounded off super loud, like it's right here still in the hole. I don't know if I mispinpointed earlier or what. I don't know how I could have. little dirt here. Dirt, rocks, glass. It's all in here. Hopefully brass. I honestly think this will be a button. There we go. Right in the center. Yeah, it's not a button. It's a big rivet. Or, I guess that's kind of a big tent grommet. Got a high tone out of the hole. It's brass, and it looks like it's gonna be a knapsack hook. Woohoo! That's awesome. Got another high tone. Listen to this. I literally just found a knapsack hook right there, and this is 3 feet away. And see, I see a lot of pieces of ration cans mixed in here, real thin iron, but that's not what I'm hearing. What I'm hearing is way too clean. What is that? Huh, I say that. I am completely wrong too. That's exactly what it was, ration can. So much for being assumptive of my skills. Okay, this was a mixed breaking tone that I almost didn't dig. Listen to it now though, now that I moved some dirt. That is not iron. All right, let's go after it. I can see it already. It is a button, pretty good sized. Wow, I can't believe I gave that kind of tone. Looks like it's an eagle button. Yep, general service eagle. Cool. Got a beautiful high tone here. I've now got a screaming, banging high tone in the hole and another high tone in the bottom of the plug. So we'll start with the plug. That's breaking pretty good. So this may be a piece of ration can. More ration can in the hole. That may be what the signal was. Looks like that was probably it. We'll double check it, but that's probably all. Good morning, guys. Out here at the same spot. See if I can get it without the sun glare. That sun feels so good this morning. But there's that post I started at yesterday. I am literally about 40 feet away from it, and still have lots of good targets in here. I'm knocking down briars, chopping up briars, and I got a really nice low tone in this hole here. Looks like I may have mispinpointed. What is that? Let's see what we got here. And it sounded like a bullet, but I don't see a bullet yet. It's up quite a bit higher than I thought. There's a bullet. That's crazy. Pinpointed way off. First bullet of the morning. Guys, I got what I think is a cook button right here. It is. Whoa, I just dropped it. It's hard to do this one-handed. So I'm gonna scrape the face off, and it looks to be a General Service Eagle coat. Good stuff. Back in the flash. Got a nice high tone out of the hole. I love this part of the dig right here. I can see it. It is an underwear button. And actually it looks like a brass one. 4-hole button. Some people call them trouser buttons, underwear buttons, whatever they are. They're cool. Alright, I chopped down a briar right there. Well, first I dug out a staple. Then I got a high tone. It sounded like a button, but it wasn't. It was like tin or ration can right here and here. Then I got another high tone here that sounded really good. Now listen to it out of the hole. And there it is. See it already. It's a button. General Service Eagle. Awesome. Got a nice low tone here. I think this is going to be a bullet, but I'm not sure. Where'd it go? Big piece of camp lead. Wow. Stuff in here is easy too, it's not deep. Alright guys, I got a low tone under this tree and I see green way back in there. I have no idea what that is, but it is big and brass. Mike's gonna come hold the camera. Alright, it's running. Is that right there? Here, I'm gonna go after that thing.
It's round, whatever it is.
I know. Can't quite figure it.
More shaped like a scabbard.
Oh, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. That's a bayonet scabbard. That is sweet. Oh, man. Alright guys, it's about 7:45 on the morning of the last day, the 4th day of DIB 34. Got a low tone in the hole. First off, just like to say good morning. Thank you, Jesus, for an awesome day. It's going to rain later the way it looks. But we're going to try to dig some relics before the rain. Here's the pinpointer going off. We'll dig that out. Clear this out so you can see. And I see a bullet way down there. Cool. Another low tone in the hole. And another bullet. I think that makes about 10. That's a fired one actually. I do believe. Yep. Alright guys, I've got a screaming low tone in this hole. I just flipped the plug out. Listen. It is in the plug. This is probably trash, but I've been getting a bunch of bullets right here, and I'm thinking this might be a plate. Shoot, if it's that shallow, that might be a button. And it is trash. I just got a low tone out of the hole. And it is yet another bullet. This one is also fired. Interesting. I'm getting a mix of fired and drops in here. Very cool.